All right, hey team, well, welcome to our Thursday night call. It is March 3rd, and for some reason, I can never remember the date. We're changing the way we do things, and I actually have the announcements on a board. But let's do announcements first, then we'll get started. Just kidding. All right, let's do this fun stuff. And nobody has to unmute themselves this time because I've got this fancy little screen share thing I'm doing today. I'm just all sorts of jazziness tonight. We're going to work. Are we going to work? There we go. All right. So let's go over some announcements real quick. And just kidding. We are so fancy around here, guys. This is like the most professional phone calls ever. Just kidding. All right, so some announcements. It's March. It's a new month. It's the 3rd. Look at all these people already on the Success Club. Shout out to Amanda Hooper and myself. We've already locked in Success Club 5 for the month. I'm not going to lie. I'm gunning after a prize. I leave for a cruise next Friday. Not sure if you guys heard or have seen it. And the top 50 coaches of Star Diamond and below that had the most Success Club points, we get a VIP sneak peek workout with the celebrity trainer and the newest workout. I need to be in that. I need to let you guys know what's coming to us. So high five to everybody that's already on the Success Club board. This month's promos are 22 hardcore. I keep saying corpse. I don't know why they have to have a P that's silent. Like, why can't we just put core and make life simpler for us people that like to pronounce letters? I don't get it, but whatever. So we have 22-minute hardcore with Shakeology or the performance line for $140 this month. Paya with Shakeology is $140, and the 3-day refresh with Shakeology is $140. Yes, the 21-day fix is still on promo till the 8th. Make sure to always check the FAQ because it'll tell you when it's coming down. So if you had those people who are like, yes, I'm going to do it, and they didn't follow through, now's your time to get them because it's on promo until the 8th. And it'll probably come down sometime on the 8th, so let's be safe and say the 7th. This month, if you hit Success Club 5, if you are a U.S. resident, you get the Performance Line Sampler Pack. And if you're a Canadian coach, you get the Performance Line Sampler Pack. Are you guys hearing me okay? Because I have my other computer on. You're good, Jessica. You're the only one I can see. Okay. Hardcore was released on Monday. It is $30 for a coach. That is one of the cheapest programs I've ever seen be released. So what I recommend to all coaches when a new program comes out, buy it. For $30, you can't go wrong. You don't like it? Guess what? It's a giveaway. It's a tax write-off. You never have to do it. But for $30, you can't go wrong. It helps towards your PV. It helps you talk about it. And you can't talk about a program that you've never tried. So if you hate it, fine, give it away. If you love it, perfect. You got a new program. I'm a Beachbody junkie. I literally own every single program, including Brazilian butt lift. Okay, these headphones are echoing in my ear. I can't do this. All right, this is very unprofessional. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Those things were echoing my ears. I can't do a whole call with you guys for an hour echoing. So that's what's going on this month. Exciting things. Remember, the last day to lock in Emerald to join our Emerald to Diamond training is the 17th. Can we talk about last month? Holy moly, do you guys see our February leaderboard? Let me give you a few stats on February of 2014. So of 2014, we added 45 coaches. We had 8 rank ups, and we had 25 people on the Success Club board. Let's fast forward to a year later. We added 89 coaches to Team Fire to Get Fit. 89. We doubled that. We had 19 rank ups. We doubled that. And I can't even count how many people are on the Success Club board for this past month. We changed a whole lot of lives last month, guys. We are doing really big things. So if you just joined our team, I did this big call the first day of the year, and we said where we wanted to go for this year. We laid out our goals. We laid out our team goals. Guys, we're accomplishing them. Look at this. Look at all the lives that are being changed. We're doing big things, and I am so proud and so excited for each and every one of you that are a part of this team
And I'm not going to get all sappy because I've already done one sappy post today and I've already cried. So we're going to skip all that sappiness. You guys are kicking butt. You guys are doing a great job. We're already taking March by storm. I keep track of everything, and we've already added, I believe, 11 coaches, and it's the third. So keep it up. Okay. So for tonight's call, we're running things a little bit differently. So as you can see, I have two computers. I have the chat box up in the second computer. I need you guys to ask questions during the call. I'm not going to unmute anybody because we're not going to go through that whole spiel. But there's a chat box. Use it. I like questions. And if you're not asking questions, then that means that however many of us are on this call, 38, understand Emerald, understand legs, understand volume. And if that's the case, then y'all are amazing because it took me months and months to figure it out. So if you have a question, even if I'm in the middle of talking, ask it. Good? Understand? Got it? Perfect. All right, guys. So this week we're going to talk about the benefits of being Emerald. And some of you may be like, I'm already Emerald. Why am I on this call? Or I'm already Diamond. Why am I on this call? Because you need to share this with your team. I don't care if you're already Emerald. Unless you're Diamond, then you are not a steady Emerald, in my opinion. You need to, when you're Emerald, you need to keep building. So the point of the story is this is what we're talking about. This is what we need to talk about. This is how you grow, blah, 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 blah. We're going to get into that then. If you order, I meant to talk about that. If you order 22-minute hardcore and you have signed up your spouse, order it underneath them already. So order it under them, not yourself. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in the call too. But great question, yes. So I'm going to mispronounce your name, Ilya. I do apologize. Order it underneath your spouse. So I hope that helps. All right, guys. So let's get into the first part, the importance of being Emerald. So to me, Emerald means so much. But I think the biggest thing to me when I see a coach rank up to Emerald, they're committed. They are 100% committed to this business. I'm not going to lie, and some of you are probably going to want to throw stones at me, but in my opinion, Emerald is not a hard goal to reach. And if you guys were on the call that we had with Trey, he even said Emerald is a non-negotiable. That's not even a goal. It's just a non-negotiable. So why is there this huge importance of getting to Emerald? Emerald, to me, it measures your success and it determines your level in the comp plan of Beachbody. I've heard coaches say, you can make a ton of money and not be Emerald. You can just be a coach. They're lying. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they're lying. As an Emerald coach, as a regular coach, you max out on how much you can make a week in cycle bonus. As an Emerald, you can make up to $250 a week in cycle bonus. If I was only an Emerald coach, I would have missed out on $800 this week in my paycheck. So that goes to talk to you about the importance of being Emerald and cycle bonus. So Emerald activates your business and it allows you to begin earning up to $250 a week in cycle bonus. Sponsor 2 coaches, minimum of 50 PV, 1 on each leg. It can be a spouse. It can be a family member. It can be your best friend. It can't be your dog. How awesome would it be if Stilts could be a team Beachbody coach? He'd be the best coach ever. But unfortunately, Stilts does not have a social security number, so we can't do that. Emerald builds credibility. It builds confidence. And then to me, it shows you're invested in this business. Holly, I'll get into cycle bonus later into the call. So Emerald is your first stepping stone. You got to make it happen. So for my coaches that have been coaches for a year and a half, 2 years, and aren't Emerald yet, you got to do it. You just got to do it. 2 coaches, your spouse and a friend, your boyfriend and a friend, your girlfriend and a friend, your mother and a friend. Somebody owes you a favor. You can do this. So I'm offering a little initiative this month, and this is going forward. This does not count today. It counts only next week and the week after. Anyone, I don't know why I put wants, it should. Anybody who ranks up to Emerald by March 17th, anybody on the team, not just my PS coaches, anybody in the download, you will be entered in to win a prize. I'm not telling you what the prize is because your motivation should not be to win a prize. It should be to rank advance your business. So anybody that rank advances in the next 2 weeks, you will be entered to win a prize. So, all right, let's talk about it. So advancing to Emerald. Again, I already kind of talked about the perks, but kind of visuals sometimes help people. So one of the perks is team cycle bonus. So, when you log into your Coach Online office and it shows your volume and you've got volume on the left leg and you've got volume on the right leg, that equates to cycle bonus. When you're an Emerald coach, you make $14 per cycle bonus. So if you have 200 on one leg, 100 on the other leg, guess what? You just made $14. If you have 300 on one leg and 400 on one leg and 200 on other leg, guess what? You just made $28. You can cycle bonus numerous times and you max out at $250 a week. Cycle bonus is where you earn residual income. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a breakdown. This week on my paycheck, and I was very vulnerable with you guys what I made this week. I don't know where my Post-it note was. We made $1,000 in cycle bonus, just cycle bonus. That's because I've grown my team. My teams are growing their teams. My coaches are working the business. You can sell challenge packs all day long, but your residual income starts at Emerald. Your residual income starts at cycle bonus. And the more you rank advanced, the higher that cycle bonus is going to get. You can qualify for customer leads and you can qualify for Success Club leads. If you hit Success Club 5 and you're an Emerald, you get free leads. So what does that mean? That means somebody orders something off of beachbody.com, they get assigned to you, boom, bam, boom, you are their coach. Now, what is Success Club lead? If you get Success Club 10, you get key mission. I'm just making my own words tonight. You get commission from the order. So, for example, I just got one of my Success Club leads from last month. They bought 2 bags of Shakeology. I just made $66 because I hit Success Club 10 last month, and I am a diamond coach and above. So, and any of my Emeralds are above the hit Success Club 10. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Success Club leads is where it's at. So, Success Club 5, free leads. Success Club 10, paid leads. So what do you need again? You need a coach on the right and you need a coach on the left. Y'all don't have a lot of questions, so don't forget, if you have a question, better ask it because we're not doing questions at the end. So ask it during the call. All right, so what does Emerald mean to you? You really need to take a step back and think what Emerald means to you. Could mean you're taking your business to the next level. You're no longer just doing challenge groups. A paid lead is when you hit Success Club 10 and they order something off beachbody.com and you get the commission for it. So it could be like the Ultimate Reset, a bag of Shakeology, a challenge pack. You don't get Success Club points from it and you don't get the volume, but you get the commission. And if they order next month, as long as you've hit Success Club 5, you continue to get that commission. So what does Emerald mean to you? It means you're no longer just doing challenge groups. You're building a team. You are going after something you want. It's not just, I'm going to run a challenge group here or there. I'm going to run a challenge group here. I'm going to occasionally jump on a team call, or maybe I'll dabble in this training. It's you saying, nope, I'm in. I'm doing this. You have skin in the game. It's a confidence booster. I mean, honestly, and you can ask any of the coaches that have hit Emerald, the minute you hit Emerald, it's like, oh man, I did this. Like, I made this goal happen. Like, I'm legit. Like, this is awesome. Recognition and credibility. When you become an Emerald coach, your upline coach or whoever should announce on your Facebook to the entire world that you are now an Emerald coach. That gives you credibility. That shows people you are serious about this. You're not just selling another product, or you're not just trying another company, or you're not just trying another fad. Like, you're serious about this, that you're making this happen. It builds leads and residual income. Like I said, you can sell challenge packs all day long, but you will not see residual income until you rank advanced to Emerald. Because I'm a diamond coach, I see what my Emerald coaches are making in cycle bonus. I had one coach this week make $84. She didn't sell a single Shakeology, a challenge pack, a program, nothing. And she still made $84 this week. If I would have not sold a single thing this week, I still would have made $1,000 because of cycle bonus. So when I say this is where you build your residual income, I'm not lying. I know what I'm talking about. It means you're ready for the next step. Honestly, when you hit Emerald, you're saying, all right, Ashley, all right, Stephanie, all right, Jessica, all right, Victoria, whoever your upline is, I'm ready, I'm here, and I'm invested. And honestly, to me, it shows me who's invested and committed in this business. Now, I know some of my coaches are on this call and be like, Ashley, I hate you. I've been trying to get to Emerald for 3 months. Do you think I'm not invested? No, I know you're invested because you're trying to get to this goal. But coaches that have been on the team for a while, make it happen. Hustle, invite, just put yourself out there. For my new coaches, you can legit be Emerald by tomorrow morning if you really wanted to make it happen. But you have to decide, what does Emerald mean to you? What does it mean? Does it mean that you're creating a path of success for you and your family? Does it mean you're starting to work towards the goal of paying down your debt? Does it mean you're one step closer to quitting your job? Does it mean that you're one step closer to being home with your daughter who likes to make up songs in the middle of the day? What does Emerald mean to you? You have to decide what it means, and then you have to commit to doing it. So I need you guys to put a star next to this because I'm going to ask for people to post in the coach event. If you are not Emerald already, what is your Emerald goal date? I'm going to repeat this because I expect all 41 of you who are not Emerald to post this in the event page when we get off the call. Don't do it now because you should be paying attention to me. What is your Emerald goal date? Is that all I asked? I think that was all I asked. I made it sound like I was so much more than that. So I need you to post, what is your Emerald goal date? And how are you going to get there? Do you need one more coach? Do you need two coaches? If you have been an Emerald coach and you've lost your Emerald, how are you going to get it back? So that's what I'm looking for. Guys, don't forget, ask questions. I know y'all are quiet, but Lord have mercy. Somebody's got to have a question. I know there's new coaches on this call. All right, so who should your first two coaches be? Some may disagree, but again, I kind of know what I'm talking about. So when you're an Emerald and somebody quits, unless you have two active coaches, you are no longer Emerald. You are a lifetime Emerald, but you lose your Emerald status. That means you're no longer going to get your cycle bonus. The minute you lose that Emerald, you quit getting your cycle bonus. So that's why I always say, once you have your two coaches, you need to keep inviting. Don't get comfortable because you need to be there. It just means you're a lifetime Emerald. It just means that's your lifetime rank. That's what you'll be recognized at Summit. That's what you'll be recognized at events. It's just your lifetime rank. So like right now, I'm a lifetime 2-star diamond coach. When I hit 4-star diamond, I will be a lifetime 4-star diamond. Even if I lose that rank, Beachbody will always recognize me as that rank. So who should your first two coaches be? And this is where I should start seeing questions from people. This slide and the next one. I 100% agree with what I'm about to say. Your spouse, your boyfriend, your significant other should be your first coach. I don't care if you have another coach underneath you, they should be your first coach. Active coach means you have 50 PV, 50 personal volume. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in the call as well. My husband was my first coach. I didn't even have another coach to sign up. I was like, you know what? I'm signing him up. So I did. I bought a challenge pack underneath him. I think it was like $140 challenge pack. So I got a Shakeology, another program. I got a $40 commission off that challenge pack and 2 Success Club points. So I got Shakeology and a program for $100. And I'm going to talk about how to keep your significant other active on the next slide. Your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, your significant other, they should be your first coach and they should go on your strong leg. Some may tell you a different story. This is what I'm telling you. They should go on your strong leg. They should be your first coach. Yes, you can use the same card for your husband, your spouse, whoever. If there's like a 1+2 rule, so you can pay up to 2 people on your card, but they have to live in your house. Ask your coach what your strong leg is. Your coach can tell you what your strong leg is. It's the leg that you were placed on. Secondly, the next person you're going to is your challengers. Your challengers are your golden coaches. How many people have, and I don't need anybody to say anything in the chat box. I'm going to talk about your spouse on the next slide. We'll talk about that one on the next slide, I promise. So your challengers are going to be your golden coaches. Those are going to be the people that you want to constantly be inviting to the business, the people that are rocking it in your challenge groups, the people that are being active, the people that are participating, the people that are losing weight. Those are the people that you want to invite to becoming a coach. I want you to make a list of people that you think would make a great coach. Invite those people. Inviting is not scary. It is not hard. For those that say it's hard and those that say it's scary, it's an excuse. It's in a fear, and you have to push past it. It's not scary. It's not hard. Send an invite, run away from your computer. You're good. Who's approaching the 30-day mark? I always keep track of my customers who have bought Shakeology. I write it in my planner. So say somebody bought it today. So in 3 weeks from now, I'm going to touch base and be like, hey, I see you're loving your Shakeology. You should really consider signing up to become a coach. You get 25% off and you're going to save on your Shakeology. Do not call it a coach fee. Call it a membership fee. The word coach really scares people. So when you call it a membership fee, it doesn't sound as scary to people. Your friends, your family, these should be your first 2 coaches. Any top coach will tell you, get to Emerald and get to Emerald as quickly as you can. The key to growing your team starts with your challenge groups. So if you are not doing challenge groups, you need to be doing them. And then I also want to add in, quit writing off the discount coaches. I hear, two coaches for Emerald, one on the left, one on the right. I hear way too often, well, I'm looking for the right coach, or I'm looking for the perfect coach, or I'm looking for the coach that's going to want to work this business. You're looking for a needle in a haystack. So if you watched my call on Monday, if you watched my video I posted on Monday, I have over 100 personally sponsored coaches underneath me. About 40% of them are inactive. The other 30% are discount coaches. What am I at, 70? So the other 30% say they want to work the business. 15% of those that want to say they work the business aren't really working the business. The other 15%, about half of them are actually doing the business. So what do these numbers mean? 1 in 10 coaches you sign up are actually going to work the business. There is no such thing as a perfect coach. There is no such thing as finding that amazing coach that's going to do everything right at once. Does it happen? Yes, it does. Will it always happen? No. So quit writing off discount coaches. Quit thinking they're not good enough to be a coach. Oh, they won't make a good coach. Oh, they don't need this. You are not God. And I say this every single call, but you have no right to decide who hears about this business. You have no right to decide whose life this can and cannot change. There is no such thing as a perfect coach. So quit using that as an excuse. Invite everybody. Can people do it different ways? Some people start conversations with people. Some people straight up invite. My goals are extremely large this year, so I don't have a lot of time to sit there and have a lot of conversations with people. So I am straight up and be like, hey, I know you've seen my post about Beachbody. I am looking for new people to join my team. I think you would rocket this. Would you be interested? A discount coach. A discount coach is the same exact thing as any other coach. In order to be active, they still need to get 50 PV. I use the word discount because that means they're not working the business. Let's talk about signing up your spouse. You guys have seen this picture on the team page. Meet Bill. Bill is my husband. Bill is very much so behind the team, and Bill is probably a lot of your uplines. So for somebody had asked, so yes, you can use the credit card for your husband. You may be putting up more money than you're bringing in the beginning, just like any business, but you have to decide what you want to invest in your business. So I signed up Bill. I bought him a challenge pack, and I canceled his Shakeology HT right away. Now we get 2 bags a month because we're both drinking it, but in the beginning, we weren't getting 2 bags. I ordered packets under Bill's account for his challenge pack. I sold those packets, so I made my money back, and I sold those packets to people that were interested. I do not give out free Shakeology samples. If they don't want to invest $5, guess what? They ain't going to invest $130 in a bag. So Bill signed up to become a coach, and I just let him sit there. I paid a $16 monthly fee, and I just let him sit there. Bill is now one of my star diamond coaches. Bill's account brings in an extra almost $2,000 a month. Why? Because he was my first coach to sign up, and he was the first coach on the very top of my leg. So all of that volume that rolls up to my top of my leg, guess what? My husband gets it too. Now, people are like, well, I don't want to pay to keep my spouse active. Totally cool. I never order products under my husband. Now I do because we need 2 bags of Shakeology. Jasmine, I don't promote it anymore because it's a waste of my time, to be honest. But for my newer coaches, you can say, hey, I have Shakeology samples. If anybody's interested, hear what they are. Or, hey, I'm having a Shakeology blowout. If you're interested, this is what it is. You can run challenge groups with Shakeology. There's so many different things that you can do with Shakeology packets. I forget what I was saying. So when I have somebody that's ordering something that is not a challenge pack, guess what? It goes under Bill. Not only does Bill make the commission, and then I also make the commission, the volume rolls up to me, so I am double dipping. My husband is kept active. He is making commission. I am making volume. Bada bing, bada boom. Any top coach will tell you you need to sign up your spouse. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to pay for 2 accounts. That is totally justifiable. Your goal could be to fire your husband, but don't make the mistake I did. I signed up Bill. I replaced Bill. I made Bill quit. Guess what? Bill is no longer at the top of my organization, is missing out on a whole lot of volume because I thought, I don't need to keep him around. I'm not going to do much with this business. Now look at me. Nope. Your 50 PV can come from a customer or it can come from you individually. Your 50 PV can come from either or. I know that's like a big misconception. So do we get this? Does this make sense? Does Bill make sense to any you guys? Does anybody have any questions about Bill? My husband's probably downstairs like, why the hell does she keep saying my name? No? I'm going with no questions as everybody completely understands this. Good? Jessica's giving me the thumbs up. We are moving on. So how do you sign up coaches? First off, Coach mobile app is in an app. If somebody can type it in the chat box for me, the link, that would be golden. It's coachmobile.tbeachbody.com. If somebody can type that in the thing, type this into your cell phone and save it as a link on your home screen. I never, ever, 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 ever send somebody my link. Now, if somebody wants to browse, that's great. But if somebody wants to sign up, become a coach, I sign them up through the Coach mobile app. Do they already buy a CP? Totally okay. Sign them up through the Coach mobile app. They pay a $40 fee. They get reimbursed the $40 fee. There is an album in the team page that calls How To's, and it shows you how to submit the form for them so they get the 40 back. So I give them my website. I say, hey, here's my website. Just do me a favor. If you have any questions, let me know when you're ready to order. Shoot me a message and I'll set it up for you. That way you don't have to go through a lot of clicks. I've never had anybody tell me no. Simple as that. And please check to make sure they're in the right spot. You need to change a coach placement before they sign up. I always hear people say, I signed up a coach. I put them on the same leg. How do I switch it? Guess what? If it's Wednesday night and you sign up a coach on the same leg as your other coach, you are not ranking up to Emerald tomorrow. You have to change the placement of the coach before they sign up. It's in your Coach Online office. It's under the business tab, set preferred placement. Right, left, right, left. That's all you need to know. So you need to make sure they're in the right spot. Now, what happens if somebody signs up and you're like, crap, I forgot to switch it? You have 5 days to switch them over. It's a hassle, so just do me a favor. Make sure they're in the right spot before you sign them up. No, customers don't have placements, just coaches. Weak leg, strong leg, volume. Say what? So what is all this mumbo jumbo about volume? I know y'all are probably like, Ashley, this is way above my pay grade. What happens if someone signs up under someone who quits? So if you have a coach that quits and any of their customers or coaches roll up to you, the only downfall in life is that they stay in the same exact spot. So for example, you have 5 days. You have 5 days if somebody wants to switch coaches, if they're already a coach, 5 days. So they roll up to you, Victoria. Okay, well, that should be a good thing that they roll up to you. You should want them to roll up to you and not go to a random coach. So the weak leg is, you guys are here, is going to talk about strong leg, weak leg quite a bit. The weak leg is the side that only you add coaches to. Oh, sorry. It's okay, Victoria. Yeah, 5 days if someone wants to switch coaches. That's it. It's to help prevent coaches from poaching other coaches. So your weak leg is the leg that you have to build. No one is ever going to place coaches on that weak leg for you. The strong leg, you're going to see other people's names pop up that aren't your PS coaches. So when you log into your Coach Online office and it says you have so many new coaches in your organization, this is because they are on your strong leg. Find out what your weak leg and your strong leg is from your upline. If your upline doesn't know, message me. I can easily figure it out for you. Get to know legs. I know they're confusing, but trust me, I'm an expert at them. And I can tell you, like, I know most of my coaches are now, like, Jessica's on my right leg. So-and-so's on this leg. Like, I know where my coaches are. So understand legs. It gets easier in time, but you need to understand how the legs work. So you need one coach on your weak leg, one coach on your strong leg. They all need to be active, and then you become Emerald. You're Emerald. Now what? First off, don't lose it. So when you become Emerald, you start to earn cycle bonus. Ilya, you want to reach out to your upline because you need to start strategizing where you're placing coaches because you need certain coaches on certain legs if you want to build your business. For example, you don't want 4 diamonds on the right leg and 0 diamonds on the left leg because you are still just a star diamond instead of being like a 4-star diamond coach. So it comes into a little bit of effect. You can either reach out to your upline or you can reach out to me. Like I said, I love legs. I love volume. I could talk about this all day long, so I'm really good at this. So we will see coaches even though they have nothing. Correct. Well, the only time you're going to see them here, let me do a quick screen share with you guys so you guys can like see what I'm talking about. I told you this was going to be a fun call. Give me 2 seconds. I don't know what this is. Can you guys see my screen? No, I should probably do a share screen, shouldn't I? Just kidding. Why isn't it showing it? Okay, you guys see this? Yes, you do. Okay, so when you're in your Coach Online office, right here it says, and this helps because I can talk to you about something else real quick. See where it says you have 29 new coaches in your organization? This means those coaches were placed on my strong leg, or for me, it's a little bit different, but this means they're placed on my strong leg. So for example, if you go to this, I scroll down, this is gonna show me coaches. So this coach, not my coach. This coach, not my coach. But because this is my strong leg, all these coaches are placed underneath me, and this helps with volume. So I don't know who any of these coaches are. Unless they're green, they're not my coaches. And that's where that comes into play. And then the other thing I was telling you about, yes, you want your husband on your strong leg. You want him on your strong leg. Absolutely. It's one less leg you have to grow. This is where volume comes into play. So when I was talking about cycle bonus, so for example, if I have 700 on this leg and 400 on this leg, I have now cycle bonus. When you become Hemrolled, you store this cycle bonus. If you don't use it, you get to keep it. There's this little thing in the back. It's called My Carryover Volume. I'm not going to have much because I use mine every single month. If I was in my husband's, it would show a different story. So for example, I have 299 volume carried over on my right leg. So what does this mean? Say for example, next week I had 100 on my left. Beachbody's gonna be like, oh, she has 300 stored, banked in her bank. So I'm now gonna pull 200 of that and we're gonna give her $14. I have coaches that have 80,000 volume points stored. Yes, if it's on your legs, it rolls up to you. It counts towards your cycle bonus. So this 717 right here, it could come from any of the coaches on that leg underneath me, whether my PS or my not. But the minute that you lose your Emerald, you lose any of your stored volume. You are basically throwing away money. That video can be found. That video about volume can be found in the team page or on YouTube. Just look up Team Beachbody Cycle Bonus. I may even be able to play this at the end. Maybe we can give that a try because it's a really good video. So basically, don't lose your Emerald. The minute you lose it, you lose all cycle bonus and it's completely gone. What do you do after you hit Emerald? No, you don't have to say that you're going to use it. Beachbody automatically knows. You're just going to keep acting like you're going for Emerald every single day. A lot of people hit Emerald. They're like, oh, I'm good. I don't need to invite anymore. That is further from the truth. Your next step is Diamond. So you need to invite every single day. You need to keep adding coaches. You need to keep working towards Diamond. My coaches that have hit Emerald and that are working every single day, they don't lose their Emerald. I have had coaches rank up and never lose their rank. Those coaches are committed. They're going out there. They're inviting daily. They're still working their business. And that's exactly what you need to do. So let's see if I can get this video to pop up real quick for you guys. Last time I tried to play a video on this, it really didn't work out too much. So let's see real quick. And Jessica, you're going to be my tester because I'm not turning the volume in. I told you guys this was a sporadic call, but I think this should hopefully help you. Jessica, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear this okay? No, this is what I was afraid of. So basically just go to YouTube, look up this video, and then comment in the event page when you have looked it up and you have watched it. So I know this was a confusing call, but hopefully you guys got something out of this. Moral of, why can I not see you guys? There we go. Moral of the story is get to Emerald, sign up your spouse, sign up your significant other, sign up your partner, whatever you call them, and keep your Emerald. Keep working towards your Emerald. Emerald is your building block. Emerald is the first step to building your business and saying, I'm 100% committed and I am all in. I have coaches that have literally signed up and hit Emerald the same week. If you want this, you can make it happen. So does anybody have any questions? And I miss anything, or any of you like, Ashley, hold the phone, I don't remember anything. Stephanie raised her hand. I don't know how to do a raised hand. Oh, wait.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I don't know where you're at on my screen, but I can hear you. Where are you?
Did you talk about like going in and setting your preferred placement before the coach signs up?
Oh, there's Stephanie. You're on my second screen. I talked about it a little bit in brief, but I'll do a quick screen share so you guys can see like what Stephanie and I are actually talking about, so it makes more sense with you guys. Stephanie, that raised hand thing is so cool. I love it.
I don't know what it looks like, but glad it worked.
Okay, so what Stephanie and I are talking about, you need to do this before they become a coach. Holly, if you've already added a coach, Holly, you're good. So if you sign up your fiance, he's going to go on your strong leg because your coach went on your weak leg. So you're good, Holly. So you need to do this before you sign up anybody. This should be your homework for the minute we get off this call. You're going to go to my business tab, my preferred placement. Please unclick automatic. If you unclick automatic, Beachbody is going to place them wherever they want to go, and they're not going to pay attention if you already have a coach on the right or a coach on the left. They're just going to be like, okay, that's cool. This is where we're putting them. You're going to click on set preferred placement. I don't care what it says for your coach ID. The only thing you need to pay attention to is right or left. So for example, I have Jessica on my screen. Jessica's strong leg is her right leg. She's going to go in and she's going to click right and she's going to click save. See this little yellow button? You have to click it or it will not save. So say Jessica signs up Mario. That's your husband's name. I'm just going to go with it. Good. Awesome. Mario is now a coach. She's now going to go back to set preferred placement. She is now going to pick her left leg and she is going to click save. Victoria signs up. Awesome. She has 2 coaches now. Now she's going to go to her coach and be like, hey, what should my next move be? So does that make sense, guys? Yeah, I'm going to change it back to right before my coach somehow goes to the wrong leg. Does anybody else have any other questions? Holly, message me after the call and we can talk a little bit more about what to do because it changes for everybody. Anybody else have any questions? Yes, before each coach, set preferred placement, put a giant asterisk next to this, save this somewhere. This goes for everybody on the call. Must be done before they sign up. I never fails. I have a coach like, I signed up a coach. How do I switch it? So I put them on the right leg. I'm like, no, you had to do that beforehand. So do it beforehand. YouTube it. There's got to be videos on YouTube that explain the legs a little bit more. Lauren, yeah, if you're my PS coach, no, I don't have a video that explains legs because I'll just talk to people one-on-one if they want to talk about it, but I don't have a video myself. So if Lauren, message me after the call and then we can talk about the leg placement for you. Does anybody have any questions? Does any of my diamonds have anything to add? Because I feel like sometimes coaches are like, oh, Emerald's hard. Ashley's just saying it's easy because she's been a coach for 3 years and she knows what she's talking about and she rocks this business and she's a rock star. No, not really. Does anybody have anything to add that either just hit Emerald, that is rocking their business, that has a tip to give other coaches? And for the love, talk up, people. Really? Diamonds? Anybody?
I'll say something.
Thank you, Chrissy.
So I joined in January, and I'm sure like all of you, I'm like, oh my God, I have to talk to people. I have to try and like talk to them into buying these things. But guys, you just have to do it. You have to talk to people. You don't know what they're going to say. You don't know how they're going to feel. Just talk to people. It's not that hard.
And Chrissy is one of my diamonds that hit diamond in less than 50 days. So Chrissy is like, she knows what she's talking about. She's the realist. She hit diamond sooner than I hit diamond. Like, that's mad props right there. So Chrissy's 100% right. You got to talk to people. You have to invite people to this business. People aren't going to come seeking you. If they do, that is amazing. And you have found a rock star and that's great. And you're like, we've had those coaches that they come to you and like, hey, I want to become a coach. And you're like, hallelujah. Like, you're like, I didn't have to invite you. Guess what? Not everybody's going to be like that. You got to invite. I'm looking at my coaches on the call. I invited Jessica. Kelsey found me on Instagram. I think I invited Christy or she found me on Instagram because I talked about it. I don't have a lot of coaches on the call tonight. What is going on? Where are all my coaches? Debbie found me. Cara found me on Instagram, but we still talked about it. You have to invite these people. Get out of your head, get past your excuses, get past your fear. I don't do really well when people are like, I'm afraid to invite. I don't like to invite. Do you think any of us like to invite? You think Lindsay Matway likes to invite? No. Why do we do it? Because it changes lives. It grows businesses. Spouse on the strong leg. I don't know who's owner. Who is owner of cell phone? Melissa, message me after the call. Okay? Message me after the call. You found me. Yep, Lauren, we can talk about that. What set you aside from other coaches on? I don't know. Coaches who found me on Instagram. Kelsey, Chrissy, what set me aside from other coaches that you found on Instagram? Jamie found me on Periscope.
Motivation Periscopes.
Oh, Chrissy found me on Periscopes. Jasmine found me on Instagram too. So what set me aside? Nicole wants to know what set me aside from all the other bajillion coaches.
I think just your persistence.
I am pretty persistent.
Not in trying to make me sign up, but just in your persistence and being like, you got this, you can do this, and just kind of sharing your journey.
Thanks, Chrissy. Kelsey, I know you found me on Instagram. Do you have anything else to add? No. She's like, please don't make me talk.
Yes.
Cara, where are you? You're on my other screen.
I'm sorry, I had to get the mail and then I realized I was going to talk and park here and someone might shank me. Okay, so, no, because I was actually looking at you and another coach and I messaged you and not the other coach. And I am always like 500% real with anybody on social media because you were 500% real. And it was like, that was a time when I was having such a struggle with myself, but you being so real and being open and honest and like not caring that your hair was a mess. And you know, I say this from a place of love. Not caring that your hair was a mess or that your life was difficult or that your story was messy or anything like that. It was just, you were so honest.
Thank you. And that's true. And I know I don't want to turn this into like a giant Instagram call, but it comes to anything. It comes to Facebook. It comes to Instagram. It comes to Periscope. It comes to Snapchat. If y'all ain't on Snapchat, get on it. I just signed up a coach today that found me on Snapchat. That thing is the best. I just Snapchatted all of you on Snapchat. You're welcome. You got to be real. I kid you not. I meant to send a video to my boo, Jessica, last night because I did a skip in the grocery store because my favorite ice cream was on sale. Nope, that was my story on Snapchat. And then I was like, well, crap, it's out of the bag. I'm a coach. I eat ice cream. I might have had a Mountain Dew today. I am not a fitness freak. I am 100% real. I like me some ice cream. Anna is insane because she doesn't like ice cream, but that's cool. I still love her. Be real with people. I'm real with people. I don't try to be fake. I've gained 20 pounds this year. It may be because of the ice cream. Probably not. But I let people know that. You got to be real. Be yourself. Don't be fake. Put yourself out there. All right. I'm going to end the call because it is 9:45. But as always, I stay on the call because I love you guys and I want to talk to you guys and I want to answer any questions. So you had 2 homework assignments. The first one, post in the event page of when your Emerald goal is. And guess what? I'm holding you accountable. Trust me, when I hold you accountable, I'm going to be messaging you the day before, be like, hey, you told me by this date you wanted to be Emerald. Are you making it happen? No? What's going on? If you don't want me to hold yourself accountable, don't post, but you need to post. So do it. Second thing is I need you to look up the call on YouTube. Just type in Team Beachbody Cycle Bonus, Michael Neiman. He'll pop right up. He's a really funny white guy. It really explains cycle bonus and volume. So those are your 2 things. It's going to be post in the Team Friday Get Fit event page. So the event that I created for the call that you guys get the notifications, post in there. I'll make a little thread for you guys to post under. So you guys have an amazing week. If you need anything, I am here. I am always available. Keep rocking and rolling, and I will stay on at the end to keep talking to you guys. So you guys have a great night.